Hello, guys.
Hey guys,
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. Well, maybe fun is the wrong word, but it was a really fun performance from both Richard and Emily.
Oh yeah,
last
absolutely,
week.
for sure.
I always love it like when they play against type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was. They were both appropriately deranged, I thought.
Yeah,
or they were grief stricken, but still.
right. Trixie dying, and things are getting extreme in their relationship, and I think they've got to work some things out.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get some of that because the show's so well freaking written, and I don't know the extent to what we really spend time with them on that, because I felt like that we've had a number of fights on the show, including between Emily and Richard, right? Uh-huh. Where everything just seems like it's kind of swept under the rug in the next episode.
Sure.
You know, where I don't feel like there's a lot of resolution, which is realistic, right? Most of us, when we fight, we just calm down
just move on,
and move on, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty, spot on human behavior. But in all relationships, they're if it keeps building up to where you're reaching a boiling point, at some point something has to happen, right? Something's going to have to give with these two, and it's at the point now where it's like almost untenable that if they don't work it out.
Well, we did have that scene at the end of the episode where like they kind of share, they embrace,
right?
So I don't know if that kind of signals them headed in the right direction, because it did feel like last week's episode was like an explosion of all these things that are happening.
Sure.
Right? And it's like Trix was the catalyst. That was like what really like made this happen. I don't know if they're going to follow up on it. If we don't talk about it again, I feel like, well, that episode was kind of a good episode to have because,
Sure.
at least it got out, right?
Right.
It was some sort of like cathartic moment for both of them, maybe.
On some level, I think you're right, but also it still doesn't address the actual problem.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
It does feel unresolved still.
you can have your shared grief moment, and that can like ease tension between the two of them, but the issue hasn't been touched.
Right.
The issue of Richard, treating his wife kind of like she's an employee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. And then it trickles down. We see how Emily treats everybody else. So,
Yeah, we do. I'm hoping for resolution because I really like Richard as a person and a character.
Yeah.
I really like Emily as a person and a character.
I do
and
too.
I think that there's a communication problem. I think Richard is being really insensitive to Emily, but doesn't realize that he is. And I think
so too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Emily is lashing out at the world because of it, but she doesn't realize that she is.
And that's what's so frustrating.
They just got to talk it out. Yeah.
It's like he doesn't realize he's being so awful. And it's like, what? What did I do? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, I'm being very nice. I told my wife she can do whatever she wants with the house. And I'm like, that's not really what she wants to hear from you.
Right.
All right, we'll go and get started here. I do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being with us. Thank you so much, guys. Special shout out to our super patrons, of course. NJ, MC93, Actuary Lurker, Anna, Bales Fuldes, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudoku Novorapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverston, Diana Perry, Taylor, Andy Schreiber, Trey Contreras, Humaine, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernell, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, and Doc Hooley. Thanks so much, guys. We're very grateful, as always, that you were here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button since the up-to-date and the content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs on Gilmore Girls. We are several episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. Man, we are cranking through season 4, aren't we?
I know, 17, wow.
This is humiliating.
Oh no, we passed humiliating 2 minutes ago.
I was wondering if it was Kirk when they were showing it.
I got school in 2 hours. I'm never gonna make it.
Kirk, how are you doing? You sure? You don't have to take us all the way to Luke's.
I offered you the first ride in Kirk's new Stars Hollow Pedicab, and that is exactly what you're gonna get.
Might want to invest in a motorized bike.
Hey,
I feel
guys.
like once you get going, it can't
Hey,
be that bad, right?
Gypsy.
You're not going uphill.
Gypsy just outstrolled us.
We've got to get out of here.
Kirk, can you breathe?
Talk to us.
Hit the handlebars 3 times if you can breathe and 2 if you can't.
Kirk, stop, please.
Just for a second, then we'll be on our way.
This has been really fun, but I think we'll just hoof it the rest of the way.
But the ride wasn't over yet. What was wrong with the ride?
Nothing. I mean, it's great for tourists who are new to the town and want to make sure they don't miss a thing.
You will be sorry. You'll be sorry you turned down a chance to ride it. Oh, well. I guess it wasn't me that was slowing things down. Guess it was my big fat cargo.
Hey!
It can't be, right, when you get going, it can't be that hard, right?
Once momentum, you
Yeah.
think you'd be able to move, but he didn't seem to really have it going.
Like
can't
he
have
was going uphill or something.
Yeah, you can't have momentum at a third of a mile an hour.
You won't be able to eat like that forever, you know.
What are you getting?
All brand. Asher turned me onto it.
He's a romantic.
He's an old man who needs the fiber.
It's our first social protest of significance in college.
I know, it's so exciting. We actually get to do something important, make a difference.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we could just get one Burmese political prisoner released because of our petition?
You're thinking small, Galen.
So I'll pick you up at 7 o'clock Saturday morning.
Okay, Glenn.
Thank you, seriously.
No problem, Glenn.
This is a turning point.
Yeah, I need a ride. Glenn has a van, and there you go.
You're going to ride to Florida with a guy who's bummed that he got turned down by that German cannibal?
That was just a rumor, and yes. Hey, there's extra room in the van in case you guys need a ride. Oh, no, thank you. I don't think we're gonna do the whole spring break thing. It's going to be really fun. You're missing out. I'm not really a spring break
Digit
kind of gal,
reference.
but thank you for the offer. Okay, but if you change your mind. Oh, Janet, if you have a chance, you should stop by and sign our petition for political prisoners in Burma. To run out and get a new bathing suit before my class this afternoon. Okay.
Think of all the tortured souls festering in Burma while you're at the size 2 rack.
It'd be amazing if she was like, you know, Asher really put me on to Insure. Have you tried this, Rory?
Seriously.
Saw you come in, I was gonna get to you, okay?
Sorry.
If you don't like the service, you can go somewhere else.
Coffee for now. Is everything okay?
You're not gonna eat?
No, I just came in for coffee and to show you something. Stationery and postcards for the inn.
What?
You know, the stationery and the postcards that you leave in the guest room so that they can write a letter home.
Nobody uses that stuff.
Oh, sure they do.
I have never once stayed in a hotel and used a stationery or written a postcard. And I don't know why you're showing them to me anyhow.
Because you are an investor in the inn. I want to keep you apprised of the goings-on.
An investor goes to meetings.
We're having a meeting.
They're involved in the business decisions.
Hello, stationery. Decide. Yes, no.
Just get divorced, man. You are so
Yeah.
sad.
The last time we saw him, he was having a fight outside.
Yeah.
I am not wearing my socks.
So, what are those? Someone else's?
Yes.
What?
I spent the night at Nicole's place. Got up a little late, grabbed a pair of socks, and it wasn't until I was halfway to work that I realized they were someone else's socks. My socks are all white with a red stripe. These are white with a gold stripe, some sort of fruity padding in the toe.
Well, maybe when you went to the laundromat, someone accidentally left a pair of socks in the
There's a
dryer,
number
and
of
then
explanations
I don't go to
beyond
a
that
laundromat.
affair.
you're not wearing your socks.
I am not wearing my socks.
Take a stand. This bowl of rice is all a Burmese prisoner gets to eat in a day.
Enjoy your Maxim. You couldn't read that in Burma.
I'm freezing too. Not one person can stop by for 2 seconds to sign a stupid petition.
People suck.
Glenn, I'm so glad you stopped by because this is an issue that affects every person.
You've got to do something to stop it.
Aren't you gonna sign the petition?
No, I just needed a place to put my sandwich down.
Out of the way!
Move, move, move! Is it raining?
No, it's National Baptism Day. Tie your tubes, idiot.
That was hostile.
Oh my God, I'm cold.
Can't stop shaking.
We're wimps. We would last 2 seconds in Burma. It's supposed to be spring. Why is it so cold?
It's been the coldest winter in the history of winter.
Take off the wet clothes and get under a blanket.
Yeah.
It's warm in Florida. Did you say Florida?
They're gonna go with Glenn.
Yes. Seriously?
Maybe.
But it's spring break. We're not spring breaky people, are we?
I don't know what we are. Thought of spending a week with a bunch of drunken bimbos and rattle-headed frat boys seems like a very good trade-off for being warm.
Warm.
So now tell me again. Who's driving?
Glenn, it's his mom's van.
And this Glenn, he's a good driver?
Glenn's a very responsible guy. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And the place you're staying is safe?
Yes. Hey, was I supposed to clear this with you first?
Clear what with me?
Going away?
Oh, I don't know. I think as long as I know now and I feel as if I have veto power, we're good.
You're not worried, are you? Because I'm just going for the sun and to read, nothing more.
It's always the good kids who've never had a drink that take one sip of Kahlua and fall out of a window. No falling out of windows.
Not even a first floor one.
And don't drink. And take Paris with you everywhere. Not much can happen with that girl along.
Got it.
You'd be surprised. Yeah.
Paris, get out!
No, I have to
You
drive.
drive exactly like you look like you drive. Feed like a maniac, you zipping it out of lanes, you tailgate.
They were going 2 miles an hour.
It was a driving school car.
I mean, it's Glenn's van.
Yeah.
You looking forward to the beach?
Yes, I am.
You know, you don't have to show up in what you're going to wear. They'll let you change when you get there.
I'm not cold.
I can't be in a car if anybody else is driving, okay? If I die in a car crash, it's going to be at my own hand.
Okay,
hate
have
that.
fun.
I would
Drive
sitting in the back
safely.
of your own
Let's
car.
go and say a prayer for the roadkill.
I'm pretty sure it's like a nightmare like that before. Yeah.
You're a lunatic!
Hey, I shaved 3 hours off the MapQuest estimate. How about a thank you for that?
3 hours?
Name, please.
It's under Billings.
Okay. Okay, we have you girls in room 6.
And we just want to make sure that we're getting your very best room.
Actually, room 9 has a better view and it's closer to the ice machine.
I'm gonna go for a run. Now? Just a short one around the block.
Paris Geller, room 9. Remember that. See, a lot of people make the mistake of tipping at the end of a trip, but I always tip as you go along.
We're right on the ocean. Paris, look at it. It's right there.
I see it. Hey, you know what would be swell? A VCR to go with that television set. You mind?
Whose money is she spending? I guess her parents are rich.
Right?
Pull your covers down and roll on the bed.
Why?
We are sharing this room with 4 other girls, Rory, plus 10K Barbie. We have to stake out our territory.
Oh, and I was worried I would feel stupid.
If there's 4 other girls coming in, you're going to be sharing beds.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of people stuffed in that tiny car.
They should all be wearing Schreiner hats.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, that was subtle.
he said hey.
I heard.
I said hey back.
You did.
That sounded
I was
like a
being
loaded
polite.
hay.
In Burma, you'd be married.
I overslept again.
I know.
Why didn't you get me up?
I tried and you bit me.
You made French toast?
Well, I had a lot of energy after my run, so...
You went running?
Well, I had to wait for the laundry to dry and I'd already read the papers.
I have to get to the printers and pick up the brochures because today is mailing day. But do you have a baggie?
You gonna eat French toast out of a bag?
Yes.
What are you doing?
This is French toast on the go. The other drivers on the road love it.
Here.
Key.
Yeah, it's a key to the apartment.
Oh, do you want me to let someone in?
No, it's just an extra key. I thought, if you were coming over and I was running late, this way you didn't have to wait in the hallway.
She can overthink this as a large step.
1,000%.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a practical thing. It's not a big deal.
Good.
Or you don't have to take it.
No, I'll take it.
Oh my god, you guys are both making this too awkward.
Bye.
There's the beginning of the end.
Yes, it is.
Whoa, how did we get a tent?
Toby again. Classic tip whore.
Hey, Janet. I like your suit.
Thanks, Glenn. Man, it is so loud out here. You never think of the beach as being loud.
You do when there's a band of Huns reenacting Top Gun in back of you. Rory, stop.
I'm not gonna sit in the sand, Paris.
Over here. Now, we're going to need a fruit plate in about an hour, and keep the iced tea coming. Are you properly sunscreened? 10 minutes in the sun can cause irreparable skin damage.
And constant shoulder tension creates a hunchback.
Rory, Paris, oh my God!
Hello, babies. Unbelievable.
Spring break.
Actually, we
Oh
came
my
here to win
God.
spring
It's
break
been
and just
forever,
stay.
yeah.
We've been here a month. We're great lifeguards.
I'm so excited to see you guys.
Yeah, it took a couple of weeks to get the right routine down, but now we own this town. I think the last place on earth I would ever expect to find Paris Gallagher's at spring break.
Hey, I'm up for new things.
Adjust your sleeping patterns for maximum partying. Mid to late afternoon sleeping allows the best all-night stamina. Okay, you got that, Paris?
Were we really friends at one point?
Found that if we kiss each other, we can get anything we want from guys.
Free drinks, food.
T-shirts, boat rides, frisbees. Hey, where are you staying?
The Sea Sprite.
That's cute.
We've made out there.
Pizza and the power of myth.
A perfect evening.
I mean, he knows I'm here and I left him a contact number in case of emergencies, but I'm not expecting a call. God, I love this. I've seen it 4 times.
5. Wow, it sounds like quite a party out there.
Yep.
I think someone just got thrown in the pool. Okay, I'm sorry. Are we doing this right?
Doing what right?
Spring break. We did come here for spring break, and
Go pop down for a minute.
I'm just wondering if we're not spring breaking the way you're supposed to spring break. We should probably commit
Try to experience the entire event.
with other people.
Is this going to go horribly wrong? Or are they just going to have fun?
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
Be
fine too.
there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would have turned me around too.
Like, okay.
Starving. I haven't had anything but vending machine junk. There's nothing around here.
So how is
Really
it?
cute tip.
It's good so far.
Yeah, how good?
I haven't had a drink yet.
Hello, what just happened? Did something cute just walk by?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'll call you later, okay?
No windows.
No windows. Excellent taste. What's his name?
Yeah, it's like
Whose
breakfast
name?
up.
The guy you were just staring at.
Why don't you go get us something at the bar?
What?
Then you can go talk to that guy. Flirting seems to be a very big part of this spring break ritual, and I'm taken. I can't flirt.
Hey, do you know what those things are called that they hit each other in the pool with?
No, I don't. Are there points for that?
No, no points lost.
Kind of looks like Jess.
Yeah, a little bit, right? I think this is the Shins.
Oh, okay.
Was this been before or after Garden State?
I still have never seen Garden State.
I like it.
I hear it's a great soundtrack
Yeah,
though.
it does.
My buddy was like,
They're on it, yeah.
My buddy's like, it's an indie movie where the whole budget went to the music.
Oh, yeah. Must be 18 and in there.
Yeah.
Wow, quite a scene.
Yeah, I guess we found the hot place tonight.
Yep, no one can sniff out the hip like we can. We could dance.
Dance. Okay, sure. Let's dance.
This is fun.
Yep.
So boring.
Why don't you go buy him a drink?
What, like a nice ginger ale?
Or maybe you could get Madeline Louise to buy a drink for you, and then you could go bring it to him.
Is this still the time when it was okay to buy a stranger a drink and take it to him when they can't see
I guess so.
the
yeah.
bartender would make it?
Well, that was the shortest relationship ever.
What?
He looked, he saw, he changed his mind.
Why is every single person in this place having a better time than we are? We've been doing everything everybody else is. We're here, in the hot place.
So we're not great dancers.
We're not trying hard enough.
What are you talking about? This is not a test.
We came here to do spring break, and we are going to do spring break.
We do.
Oh my God, Paris.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
I just thought...
Just stop thinking. Okay, your thinking is very, very dangerous. Rory, get away from me. You're not my type.
Okay, that was funny.
So tell me, how am I? Too stiff? Do I need to relax my lips a little, maybe open my mouth more, make it more inviting?
I need some fresh air.
Maybe your girlfriend wants to come too.
My girlfriend?
I gotta tell you, that was some kiss.
Oh my God.
I think I did it wrong.
You did what wrong?
The key that I gave you. You and I are hitting that point in a relationship where I usually break it off.
Oh, well, it's time to bolt. Okay, good thing you're not wearing my boots.
I don't think I'm doing this right
No.
either. I thought about you, and I thought about us, and I thought about all the things that bother me, and I came up with nothing. That feeling that I want out feeling, it wasn't there. I'd be an absolute idiot to screw this up. So I went out and made the key. I was hoping that the key would say that this is different and that I want you in my life a lot more.
Oh, this is gonna push things over the edge, though, right?
Yeah, she's gonna like it now, but it's gonna settle in.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, ah.
Oh yeah, Jason can't sleep over at her house.
Sleep apnea.
He needs his throne room.
I need a ride. I'm in Litchfield, the corner of Mason and Pine. It's a big white building, and you'll recognize it by the police sign outside. One more thing, I need to borrow a little money, $300. Oh, hell, it's for my bail. I'm getting off now, relax!
So was she actually dating someone else and he went and got in a fight with somebody?
I don't know.
You're way too high maintenance for me.
The whole place
Definitely
was
Luca.
buzzing about the kid. How's the Princeton man?
Jamie and I broke up.
Paris has a different man now.
You do.
I'm dating a professor. He's a real man. He's just so amazing. I still can't believe that we're together, you know? He went to a conference in Denver this week. He was so nice, you know, really excited about me coming to Florida. I kind of hoped that he would invite me to go to Denver with him, but, you know, he didn't. Maybe he's going to dump me.
Does he still buy you jewelry?
He's never bought me jewelry.
You're just being paranoid. He wants you to have fun, and someone who wants you to have fun is someone who cares about you.
Whatever happened to that boyfriend of yours?
Who, Jess?
No.
Oh, Dean. He's fine.
Is he still gorgeous?
Oh, yes. Definitely yes. Actually, he's married.
What?
Why? I think it's not gonna last.
2 married 19-year-olds won't make it. Boy, that's a risky
Yeah, exactly.
bet.
I think it's not gonna last because he was way too in love with you.
She's actually right.
Yeah, maybe she is psychic.
Yeah.
You have your ex-boyfriend's number in your cell phone?
I told you we were friends.
First loves are very intense.
Oops, I think I just dialed his number.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's ringing.
Dean, hi. It's Rory.
Just
I'm
hang
sorry to call you like this, but we're on spring break. Hi.
This isn't great.
How are you? I'm gonna hang up now. It's so gonna kill you. It's going to be bad and death-like, and I'm going to go for a walk because this punch is starting to live up to its name.
That was dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb.
There, my truck.
You know, Luke, you don't have to tell me what happened unless you want to.
I wanted to see who owned the socks.
And did you?
I think so. Nicole was kind of vague on her plans, so I told her I'd stay at the diner, and then I drove up here and I parked and I waited. Car pulled up and she got out with him.
And you're sure he's the owner of the socks?
Well, I didn't ask him, but I mean, how could she do this? You know? And there, in our house, I mean, I suddenly just got so mad, you know, I lost it. Marched up to his car and I kicked it.
You kicked his car?
Hey, I kicked it hard and over and over and over again.
Did Nicole see you?
I don't know. I don't know what she and the sock man saw. I mean, suddenly I became like one of those guys that gets jealous and, you know, does crazy things.
See? Nothing. Not a scratch. Stupid dent-resistant panels.
Don't do anything else.
You drove all the way up here to get me, and they are still in there. Damn
Don't.
I mean, dude, if you live there, you can go inside. You have a key.
Chocolate garbage.
You were busted already once tonight. That's it.
All right, I'm fine.
I am so sorry.
Good.
You don't deserve this. You really don't deserve this.
I'm feeling better. Gotta sit. What was in the punch? Did we ask?
Nope.
Should we have asked?
That's not what the cool kids do.
So are we done?
With what?
Spring break. Are we done? I feel like we have officially participated.
We've experienced the entire social ritual. Let's go home.
How? We're supposed to stay the rest of the weekend.
Frequent flyer miles, baby.
Oh my God. Glenn! What happened to
Kind
you?
of terrifying.
Hot dog.
Hot dog tattoo.
Yeah.
So I call this
Sure.
place where you were supposedly staying, and some punk at the desk tells me,
I said I was sorry.
you don't take off without telling Mommy.
I love that I didn't have to clear it with you to go on spring break, but I had to clear it with you to come home. It just got to be way too much
Point
fun.
break.
Yeah? How much is too much?
I had a drink.
And?
Paris and I took turns throwing up. It was interesting. You know, we sat on the beach, went to a club, we watched The Power of Myth, Paris and I kissed.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello.
Hey, Rory. It's me.
Hi.
Dean.
Sounds like you were having a pretty good time out there. And I got a lot of questions.
I don't like that.
Nope.
And I don't blame Dean, but
Dude's married. I mean,
Yeah.
that's more like a, hey, I got your message. You good? Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, just wanted to call and check on you.
That was a pretty wild episode, though.
Yeah, it was.
It's good to let loose every once in a while.
Sure, absolutely.
It could have went wrong.
Yeah, it did.
I don't think it did.
No.
Feel bad for Luke.
Yeah, I feel bad for Luke too. But we were always headed here. Rip that Band-Aid off. This was a Band-Aid rip moment.
Totally.
And honestly, this idea that he's like, that's my house. Blah, blah. Dude, it's not your house. I know. Yes, you put up the bookshelves. Yeah, you may even
probably have a key there.
Yeah, you probably have a key, but you don't stay there. You don't live there. You don't go there. You just fight with this woman.
You don't want to be in the relationship.
You don't want to be in the relationship. You don't want to be where she is. Yeah, it's Band-Aid rip.
The last time we saw them, they were fighting on a bench, and the whole diner was watching.
Right.
So it's like, man, just get it done.
Maybe they have great moments, but the show doesn't show them to us, right?
Well, that's the point, right?
We just see bad moments with them, which makes you kind of like, well, this is what the show wants us to see. So where you are to take away from that this hasn't been a great relationship since they went on their cruise,
Which
and
is
got
wild.
married and divorced.
Yeah. It's honestly kind of amazing they made it this far.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But I'm sure this is probably it.
Yeah, this is probably.
While
Yeah, this
Luke's
is
like,
it.
you know what? We fixed it up. It was a misunderstanding.
That's right.
It was
yeah.
my bad. Well, okay. So where do you think we're headed with this Dean thing? Do you think that Dean is still?
Well, here's what sucks about that. That's a really great question because Dean has obviously. I mean, what's her name was right. Dean's always been hung up on Rory.
Is that Louise or whatever?
Sure.
Madeline Louise. I think?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of the two of them.
And of course they'd be there for spring break. That's the last time we see them.
Right, and they've been living in Florida anyway. But Dean has been in love with her or whatever, since they broke up. Right, he's obviously been pining after her. We knew that going back, to his bachelor party.
Yeah.
But now that they've made this call, it just reopens the whole thing. You know what I mean? And
totally.
Honestly, in this situation, and I don't really blame Rory because she is always unaware of what the guys around her are thinking and doing.
Absolutely.
Like psychotically unaware, like almost unbelievably unaware, right? Every once in a while, of what the guys around her are doing and thinking and presenting to her.
Yeah.
But this is just going to make Dean spiral.
It's not good for him.
What he needs is to be away from her, cold turkey.
Yeah.
They don't talk. He gets over it, and if he's not going to get over it, then they need not to talk. You know what I mean? This is dangerous territory.
I think so.
This phone call screams emotional affair to me. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
And the fact that Rory can't pick up on that, and she's going to sit there and humor it. I'm bothered a little bit. I mean, one, not in the writing because the writing's really good, but the simple fact that she should know better than to have this. We're just friends, but we flirt nonstop all the time.
She even said it herself. Like his wife is very nice.
Yeah, this is dangerous territory.
And I think the last time we saw Dean he was at an arcade.
Yeah.
Looking out the window. Even Luke had to step in and be like, hey, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So clearly Dean is just like wrapped around her finger still.
Sure.
So I do think we're headed towards something. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe they just have to have it out and get some closure.
They need to, right?
Because I really hope they don't do like a whole thing where Dean has an affair with Rory or something like that. You know
I
what
can't
mean?
see that happening.
That's
pretty
that's
extreme.
Like jumping the shark. I feel like, you know what I mean. So I feel like we we have to have a moment between the two of them where like, hey, we are done. Like this ended years ago. Like you might still like me and I might still like you, but we can't do this.
Well, I think they just need to stop being friends, honestly. And I hate to say that because people can be friends with exes all the time. People do it all the time. But if one of them's pining, like actively pining for something more, then dude, you just got to be like, look, this isn't healthy. This isn't healthy. This relationship is not healthy.
Yeah.
And there doesn't look like there's any attempt to make a healthy resolution to it. So it just you gotta cut it off.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably Rory just needs to be like, look.
Backing it up.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like it's tough because I don't know how honestly unaware Rory is at this point that Dean's into her, right? You know what I mean?
That's
like
a good point.
How much is she? Because I feel like with when she first started dating Dean and they were having all their weirdness, there was some innocence to it.
Sure.
I feel like at the beginning with Jess, the very beginning, there was some innocence to it, but I think we crossed a Rubicon to where she's like, she knows.
Yep.
She knows before she ever has to say a word, right? Before they ever get close to the confessional, right? She knows that there was like a weird chemistry, kind of datey thing going on between them.
Yeah.
And for her to be here at this point and to not get that sense now, like, oh, we're just friends. I'm like, friends aren't going to call you back after that and have this conversation.
It's denial.
Yeah. And so my big question is it innocent denial, which is a big stretch for me, or is Rory dancing with fire a little bit?
I think she's dancing with fire. I don't think it's
I do
innocent.
too. I do too. I think
that smile when he called her back.
Yeah.
Her hanging up on her mom kind of says it all, right?
Yeah. I think I feel like Rory's being kind of dumb right now.
And also, she's old enough to know better.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, when we had season 1 and season 2 Rory, okay, you're inexperienced. You've never really dated before, whatever.
16, whatever.
Yeah, but now that she's, college 19-year-old Rory, it's like, come on, dude, you've done this dance. You've done this dance with this guy. Like
and now he's married.
and now he's married, and you should be able to read Dean just a little bit by this point of the show.
I think so.
Because
they even told her. They told her this episode.
We certainly can still read Dean at this point.
Yeah.
Luke's had no problem reading. Everyone else around has had no problem reading this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm iffy on Rory's intentions.
We'll have to see what happens. I mean,
I obviously don't think it goes on to an affair. Because that changes the show a lot.
It would be like Mad Men.
Yeah, no, it would. It would be like that. That changes how you feel about the characters completely.
Yeah.
Both of them, especially Rory. I feel like.
I know. It'd be a real grow up moment for Rory, wouldn't it be? She wouldn't be like this innocent girl anymore.
I'm questioning how much he still is the innocent girl anymore. Like I said, I feel like that she's at least on some level aware of what's going on, and two, playing a dangerous game with it, knowing that. That's what I think. That's just where I come from. I could be reading it wrong. There's no clear grounds on where we're headed.
Nothing's happened yet.
Nothing's happened. Right. But people who've seen the entire show know, and we don't.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us. Yeah, but it feels like Rory is enjoying this attention that she really shouldn't be enjoying. You know what I mean?
And what's funny is that she hasn't had a boyfriend this season. She hasn't really been, hanging out with guys at college, right?
No.
The closest to it was Marty, really.
But
she was just friendly, and whoever buff Jess was here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what's kind of going on upstairs. They do keep her walled off pretty well.
They do, because she doesn't express herself a whole lot in terms of what she's really thinking.
Yeah.
She you notice when she talks a lot about everyone else. You know what I mean? She's like a people pleaser a little bit. So when she's having a conversation with everyone else, she's really talking about whatever their things are.
Yeah.
So we don't get a whole lot of her.
It's either mom, Paris, or grandma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really a lot. Yeah. So I don't know exactly what we're getting. I mean, the show will lay it out for us, but we'll see where we're headed. But right now, I'm a little skeptical that Rory is completely innocent, I guess, is my thesis.
For sure.
All right. We'll catch you on the next one, guys.